Okay, so welcome back to another video. I'm Vic, your host, and in this one we're going to take a look at some new Leeds tactics that I've been working on this week. If you've watched my live streams this week, you've seen me play with Leeds United in Online Division 6 and Online Division 5. We have a decent chance at promoting actually from Division 5, so we might be in Division 4 with these tactics. So the motivation behind experimenting with Leeds again is obviously their appointment of Marsch as the new manager. So Marsch tactical report we have here, a little bit of history first. So after managing Montreal Impact, he signed for New York Red Bulls and he did pretty good over there. They won the regular season 2 years. Then he headed to RB Leipzig as assistant coach, before he went to RB Salzburg and became the head coach over there. And he went back to RB Leipzig, this time as the head coach. However, he didn't last all that long there before he was fired. Marsch has a history of playing like different formations, but he has a very specific style of play, like these tactics. So if we look at the formation first, he has used like a 4-2-2-2, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-1-2, and a 4-3-2-1. And I did try several of these formations, but the one I landed on was a diamond, like a 4-3-1-2, I would call it, which we will get into in a bit. He likes to do the intense counter-pressing whenever the team loses the ball. He wants to win it back immediately. When they win the ball back, he wants direct and quick counter-attacking. So after they win it, shortest way to the goal, try to get the goal. Don't mess around with possession, stuff like that. He wants to be aggressive, both in tackling, winning the ball, turning, forcing interceptions, and then going straight for the goal as quickly as possible. Which is very similar to Ralf Rangnick. I just want to shoot that in there because obviously Marsch was, if I recall it correctly, he was assistant coach under Rangnick at the RB Leipzig. And in addition to that, he likes his team to do quick free kicks to try to surprise the opponent. He likes to do man marking in defense, and whenever they are out of possession, he likes to force the opponent into the middle. So in PES talk, that is center containment in defense. So here is the formation I've chosen to go with. It's a 4-3-1-2, almost like a 4-3-3. You have a second striker in Rafinha. I think in general, if you play a lot of online divisions, you know this is very effective to play 3 forwards in online division because it really messes up the defense when they go with the 4 backline. They have no idea what to do with the second striker, so he will get a lot of space. Let's jump into the instructions before I talk too much about the players and the team selection. So for the attacking instructions, it's going to be counter-attacking with short passing, up the middle, flexible positioning, and a 1 support range. For the defense, we're going with frontline press, center containment, as I mentioned. We also have aggressive pressuring, want to try to press high, win the ball back. A 10 defensive line and a 10 compactness. We want the entire team to push up and do this intense press. And for the advanced instructions, we're keeping it fairly simple here. We're only going with gegenpress. So talking about the team selection, Leeds in PES 2021, if you've played with them, you know that they have not that much depth. Even though the starting 11 is pretty good, I tried to start these 11 as much as I could. So we have Meslier in goal. Central defense, you have coach and you have Diego Llorente. Right back is going to be Ayling. At left back, I chose to go with Alioski. You could also do Stuart Dallas, but I prefer Alioski because he's left-footed. That's basically the main reason. Then, of course, Calvin Phillips is going to be the anchorman, DMF. He's going to be there, be able to hit these accurate long passes. Very good passer. Then Klitsch is going to be the CMF, box to box. He can run up and down. You could do Adam Forshaw there whenever Klitsch is out of condition, out of form. Then I had AMF next to Klitsch. It's going to be Pablo Hernandez. And he is going to join the attack a lot actually because of the instructions we have here and his playing style and also his role in the team, which is AMF. So he's going to contribute a lot to the offense, and he actually scored quite a lot of goals for me. Then up top you have the trio, the dangerous trio of Bamford, Rodrigo, and you have Rafinha. I've been really surprised how well it has worked with Rafinha in the middle instead of the wing. Pablo. Rafinha, golazo. Is he just extra dangerous in this one? Rafinha, goal. And then obviously Bamford and Rodrigo up top here. So a little bit about the gameplay and how I chose to play. Maybe I've cut in some highlights already. I'm gonna see when I edit this if I've done that, but I could show some highlights here as well. Obviously this team super deadly on the counter whenever we won the ball high, whenever the opponent was doing some mistakes in his build-up and we were able to win the ball back. We created a lot of dangerous chances on the counter. So that's the entire point of the tactic, and I felt like that worked very well. What you do basically, you can combine up the middle using quick combinations. You will have a lot of runs from Rafinha, you will have runs from Pablo, you will have runs from Klitsch. You will be able to do this short combination triangle plays. You have good passing ability in both Phillips and Pablo. So you can do some over-the-top through balls. And because you have the three forwards up there, you can basically you can have one guy run in behind over the top, and that guy can hit it in for the tap-in. And defensively, we're playing a super high aggressive press. It has its negative sides, obviously, as it does in real life, because if you're not able to do the press effectively, you will be exposed. You have the entire team very high. You're doing almost like a man marking. Specifically, what I like to do is to have my fullbacks man mark the opponent's wingers or wide midfielders. I prefer in the middle, you don't do that much man marking. You do patient defending. You wait till the opponent is in a bad spot, and then you go for the tackle, try to win the ball back. So with all that being said, what do you think about these tactics? At the time of recording this video, Leeds actually played their first game under Jesse Marsch. They lost 1-0 to Leicester. I have not watched a tactical analysis of that game, but it looks like they actually played a 4-2-3-1 in this one. But they have some injuries on their team. And I think James was playing as the central striker, which he has been doing the last couple of weeks. So they might change it up a little bit when they have the players available to play another way. I've read a lot about Jesse Marsch would maybe prefer to play two strikers, two forwards. I guess we'll have to wait and see, but I think this is a decent Jesse Marsch inspired tactics for Leeds United if you want to do something in online divisions or offline even. I think it will work pretty well. So let me know what you think in the comments, and I want to thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, guys, and see you in a live stream. Until next time.